2022 revenge killing of another rapper at a Los Angeles gas station. Investigators are saying the shooting was aimed at Quando Rondo. Rondo's cousin was killed instead. Durk is charged with conspiracy to commit murder for hire. FBI records show that Durk and 5 members of his Chicago-based rap collective Only the Family, or OTF, have also been arrested. Durk, you might remember, won a Grammy this year for Best Melodic Rap Performance for his song All My Life.
Banger, by the way. J. Cole went off. Durk went off. That, man, if it's not platinum already, it should be. Durk is innocent. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan. Durk is innocent. Murder for hire. They're only pinning it on him because he's the biggest name, the biggest face. And it happened in damn near, might as well be broad day. It happened in a point where everybody can speculate on it. Now, that's the only thing. It's almost as bad as the YSL trial. It's almost as bad as what Young Thug has going on. Only reason is because of the publicity, how publicized it is, how open it is. You can't do these things and then it has somebody who's connected to OTF. And then it has you as the face of OTF. And then it has you as the face of OTF on the top of one of your biggest songs. It's just a bad combination, a bad timing. That's all it is. Durk is freaking innocent, man. I don't care what anybody has to say. The man is innocent. Innocent. Innocent until proven guilty. Now, I don't do a lot of bias, or I don't do any bias here on WTF News 13. I don't any bias. Any bias whatsoever. Any. But yes, Durk is my favorite rapper. So maybe I'm not supposed to have a horse in this race. Maybe that is the ethical, moral thing to do. The moral, ethical thing to do. I don't know. But I still don't believe he did anything wrong. If anything, he told somebody something in a whisper. He said, yeah, this money is confirmed. And that person he spoke a little big-headed. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Your responses to that?
Everybody be dissing. That's how SB when them in choose to live like that. So that's what come with that lifestyle. It's sad, but it ain't gonna stop. Like famous people do it too. Look at Durk. He always talking about Tuka. Like it's always gonna be like that.
And when you're saying famous people, one of those famous people you're referring to is Julio. Is that correct?
No, I was referring to Lil Durk. He's a Chicago rapper.
He's a Chicago rapper. Okay, I apologize. Thank you for clarifying that. And then
at least 18 rounds into the person's vehicle, striking and killing a passenger in the car. Banks made his first court appearance this afternoon in Miami. Banks' lawyer asked for privacy after leaving court, telling ABC, quote, "We will not be commenting at this time." I want to bring in ABC News contributor and Sirius XM radio host Mike Muse and ABC News contributor and criminal defense attorney Shauna Lloyd for more on all of this. And Shauna, I want to start with you on this. The charges against these men include conspiracy to commit murder for hire and use of a machine gun in a violent crime resulting in a death. The most serious charge carries up to the death penalty if convicted. I know it's early, but how do you see this playing out?
You know, Alex, this is a very serious charge. Conspiracy is one of those charges that all it takes is voluntary knowledge. So as long as you had any conversation with 2 or more about something, a plan to further this plot for hire, and it resulted in a death, you are looking at those either life imprisonment and up to the death penalty. So it does not take a lot to be convicted of conspiracy charges. Now, they do have to show that he was voluntarily a part of this conspiracy, and they're going to have to show that he knew what the end goal of the conspiracy is. And so that's the burden. But conspiracy does not take as much as other charges. So this is a very serious crime.
Mike, one of the things that strikes me about this is Durk has long touted himself as the voice, especially from Chicago. He's noted his connection to the trenches, but also he's had a kind of a stellar 2024, appearing on some hit TV shows and new music on the way. He just celebrated a birthday. So I'm curious. I mean, how is the music and entertainment world processing this news? I mean, that had to be a huge shock.
Yeah, it was very much a huge shock, and particularly coming off the Grammys when he had the song "All My Life" with J. Cole, which is pretty much one of his biggest singles that he's had to date. That had incredible commercial success.
Yeah, we'll look at the updates on this case. We'll keep it moving. I don't really want to cover this case so much because, like, I don't know. My man's with the tie and the suit a couple scenes ago. That man's, man, yeah, he's really giving it all. Like, he's working for the feds. Like he made the fucking arrest. Like, he put the bracelets on Durk. It's not even that serious, dog. Like, you can really just hold up a little bit. But I mean, he's doing his job. Here on What the Fuck, I mean, on WTF News, we only cover the real.
Lil Durk is part of what is called the drill movement in Chicago, and so every region in the United States has a different sound when it comes to hip hop. And so Lil Durk was really at the forefront of the drill music, which is controversial. It is very rooted in gang culture. I don't think any of us involved in the music industry, entertainment industry, realized that Lil Durk would actually have the capability to send out and put out a hit. This was a retaliation to another popular rapper in the drill genre of music, King Von.